Greetings. To grow your company, you need best teams in place. And to manage the best team, you need the good management in place, and all starts from the top leadership. And when it comes to management and leadership, I have my special guest today who has been helping companies to get the best management resources and the leadership in their place for 40 years, not one, not two, 4 decades of experience. So I'm sure we can learn thing or two from our special guest today. In case you don't know me, my name is Mohammed Siddique. I am the host of Growth Hacking Show, where we bring experienced people like our guest today. He is the president of Career Management and has been doing for 40 years helping manufacturing, wholesale accounting, financial services, attorneys, and real estate to find their best management employees, to helping them to grow their business. Because when it happens to grow your company, it's not the product, it's not the service, it's the people. One person, wrong person in the team can actually screw up the whole growth machine. So without any further delay, please join me to welcome Lloyd Lippman from Career Management. Welcome, Lloyd.
Hi, Siddique. Hi, Mohammed. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lloyd. Let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who you were surrounded with that inspired you to help other companies to get the best management people 40
Well,
years ago?
back in 1978, I worked for a large retail company that's no longer in existence called Casual Corner, and it was it was a. Can you see me,
Yes,
Mohammed?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
I'm seeing you.
Okay. It was a women's specialty retail company. It was a big business, and I really wanted to be on my own. So I started looking around for what can I do to service the retail industry because I knew it so well. And I came up with going into the executive search business after a lot of research in how I could help companies because I really understood exactly what retailers were looking for and what they wanted. And 40 years ago um, was the beginning of really specialty stores in America and the big growth. So we became part of that. We helped a bunch of businesses grow from small to large. We put in their management teams. We worked as partners with them, and we continued to grow our business. Um, I was inspired by the fact that when I was looking for people in my company, I couldn't find a company that really understood what I was looking for. And it really gave me the idea of trying to do this myself. And it was a great learning experience. And I had some great partners along the way in retailers that worked with me, and I was able to make those companies find the proper leadership and the proper management that they needed in order for them to succeed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Lloyd, based on your 4 decades of experience, what are the top 3 missteps to avoid to grow your company?
Well, the first one is persistence. You really need to be there every single day, and every waking hour. You've got to be able to live, eat, and breathe your business, talk about it with everyone, and really be persistent. It wasn't education that made me successful. It was persistence and trying to communicate with the right people, having the right people that gave you honest and sincere feedback, which was really terrific. Um, the other thing that you need to avoid is hiring the wrong people for yourself. You really need to have people that you relate to. You have to have people that you enjoy being around, that enjoy being around you, and that you can help each other learn and grow. And the third piece is really more than anything else, watch your pennies. You when you're first starting out, you really need to watch every penny. Don't invest very quickly. Give it a lot of thought as to what you want to be invested in. And we did things for a long time, learning every single day what are the right systems, what are the right ways to approach people, what's the right way to market. So watch your pennies. That's my biggest persistence, and watch your pennies, obviously, and surround yourself with smart, good people.
Yeah, don't hire yourself, hire the professionals who can hire it for you. So that's the key. So as we get moving along, and now what are your top 3 success secrets? I know it's very hard to pick up a top 3 from 40 years of experience. What are the top 3 success secrets to grow your business? Lloyd, I will be listening and taking notes. Why? Because we are going to get the gold right now.
Okay. Well, the first one is, when you have a client, you have to have a partnership. It's really important, and that you have to think about what's right for them, not what's right for you. You have to embrace your client. You have to be able to learn about their culture. You have to be able to learn about who they are, how they got to where they are, and what's going to help make them successful, not yourself. It's all about them. Clients are the most important things. The next part is, you need to be a student. You need to be a student of who they are. You have to be a student of their industry. You have to be a student of their competition. You need to continually learn. And when you're working with a client, the job is never done until it's completely done, and you have that check in your hand. And that check is a really important thing to have. And it makes sure that when they give you a retainer, and when a client gives you a retainer, in order to be sure that you're working for them, they're invested in you and you're invested in them. So I think that those are the things that I think would be really important. Other than that, again, you want to be stimulated. You want to be able to have fun with what you're doing. You want to be able to have an environment that you like to be in, and you want to be able to have great communication with your clients and with your team itself.
Great, thank you so much. I like the student for life. Really, you keep learning forever. Life is learning is forever. So that's I call myself. They say, "What do you do?" I say, "I'm a student for life." That's why I bring people like you on the show. I want to learn from you. So that's a great.
Yeah, I think that that's terrific. I love people who constantly want to learn and are constantly involved. As part of my career, I was a teacher at Fashion Institute of Technology, and I taught leadership. I taught people how to grow their careers and what the industry was all about. So I enjoyed that a lot, and I enjoyed learning from my students because they always had something to offer.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Lloyd, life in business life or personal life is not that easy. It's almost like a roller coaster. Sometimes it's going up and sometimes it's going down. So when it like in the down moments, how you keep going? What's the secret?
I think it's really more than anything else. You have to love what you do, and you have to know that it's temporary. It's always temporary, unless you give up, and never give up. You can never let people get to you. You have to determine your own mindset that says, look, this is a deterrent, and this is something that I've done before. I've been successful at it, and you're always going to hit those peaks and valleys. But at the end of the day, you're going to hit those peaks if you continually try. You can't stop.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Very well said. Never quit. Very well said. So Lloyd, while your business with this internet is in social media, LinkedIn, there are so many job sites has probably tried to compete and quote unquote replace the middleman. and how you are actually growing your business in spite of all these kind of challenges right now.
Well, when the internet first came around, we were there. Um, and we had this conversation for many, many years. And we found that if properly used, um, you know, our job is to seek out great talent. So the internet can help you identify that talent, but the reality is that that talent is not going to come to you. We seek out the talent, we identify the talent, we motivate that talent to listen to an opportunity. Um, and our best candidates are currently employed on an upward track and really are looking for growth in their own careers. And we help them look at that growth. As someone once said to me a long time ago, I think maybe you help make dreams come true. So we try that.
Oh, thank you.
We live that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So as you are on this growth hacking show, how the growth hacking show community can support you?
I'm sorry.
How we can support you, the people who are watching you right now, how they can support you?
Oh, well, we can be supported mostly by people who have needs in their own companies. We're always looking for new clients and new opportunities to assist those clients in their growth. We want to be able to, and we have been able to, take businesses from small to large, and put management teams in over a period of time that have been cohesive and successful. And so we're always looking for companies and partnerships that we can help support.
Thank you so much. So you heard it directly from Lloyd Lippman, from President of Career Management. If the message resonates with you, please go ahead and connect with Lloyd Lippman directly on LinkedIn and mention, hey, I watch you on a growth hacking show, and that's why I want to connect with you. Thank you so much. Lloyd, as we are about to wrap up, what would you say as a final word?
I would say that if you're seeking great talent, don't place an ad. Come to people like us who can go out and find that talent, identify that talent, find you talent that is not currently looking, but looking to grow their careers, and allow us to help motivate them to want to talk to you. That would be my thought process.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Very well said. Thank you so much, Lloyd Lippman, for sharing your wisdom with us today on the behalf of Growth Hacking Show community and our entire team. We really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia, wishing you good luck, good sales, and I do hope our path cross again with another amazing guest. Until then, all best wishes.
Mohammed, thank you very much, and I look forward to being in touch.